Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today I'll be guiding you through a Yin Yoga Express class. So if you are short on time, this is a wonderful class. We will be targeting one side of the body first, taking a little breather in between, and then we will go ahead and target the second side. So we will be spending about 3 to 4 minutes in each pose, and you may or may not decide to use a block. So just have one handy or have one on standby in case you decide to use it. So we will go ahead and get started right away, finding a tabletop position. So from your tabletop position, you're going to take your right foot and step it to the outside of your right pinky finger. So making our way into dragon. So ensuring there's a nice line from your knee to your ankle. Tuck your left toes under, pick up your left knee, and shimmy it back as much as is comfortable for you. And if your knee comes a little bit beyond your ankle, that's fine. Untuck the toes, and then just allow your hips to sink forward and down. And the key here is to soften the belly, so let the belly go. Let the jaw relax. And I know if maybe having your hands, your fingertips pointing towards the top of your mat feels maybe uncomfortable in the shoulder girdle, what I like to do is sometimes I turn my fingers around so that my fingers are pointing towards my toes. If you'd like, you can lower down onto your forearms if that feels comfortable. And you can bring your forearms all the way to the floor if you'd much rather. And just keeping in mind, if you are on your forearms, whether you're on blocks or on the floor, if you're rounding in the back or you're shaking, it may mean you've gone too far too soon. So we are coming into our last few breaths here before we transition. Let's take our last 2 breaths here. Nice big inhale, fill up. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And gently exhale. If you're on your forearms, push up onto your palms. Remove the block if you had it. And from here, stick your bum back just a little bit so that you can shimmy your right foot to the outside of your left wrist. And then set your knee and your shin down. There should be a nice long line from your knee to your big toe. And what I like to do is I like to take my thumb and move the fleshy part of my calf forward. Just gives me a little bit more space, feels more comfortable. Square off your hips to the top of the mat. And on your exhale, fold forward any amount. So everything is nice and soft, the belly, the jaw. Notice if you're tensing your kneecaps, your toes. And also notice how much pressure you're placing into your elbows. Maybe walk them out a little bit wider. Coming into our last few breaths here, so making any minor adjustments to allow yourself to go deeper. Maybe you extend your arms towards the top of the mat a little bit more. Let's take our last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale, fill up. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. If you're all the way down, push up onto your forearms, then onto your palms. Lean your weight into your right hip and swing your left leg forward. Swing your left leg forward so that your left leg is straight and bringing the right foot in towards the left groin. So if you're experiencing any painful sensations in the knee, you can always place the block underneath to help support the knee. Let's take a nice big inhale, square your sternum up with your big toe, and on the exhale, fold over that left leg. Really think about taking those breaths right into the back body. Coming into our last few breaths here. Last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale, fill up. And let it go. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently walk your hands back up that leg. Lean back. Bend the right knee. Bend the left knee. And just allow yourself to sink back into your shoulder girdle. Just take a moment here. Maybe you windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Just noticing how the right side feels compared to the left. All right, let's gently open the eyes and do all of that on the other side. So let's rock forward, find our tabletop. From your tabletop position, you're going to step your left foot to the outside of your left pinky finger. And then tuck your right toes under, pick up your right knee, and shimmy your right knee back as much as is comfortable. And if you notice you're feeling a little constricted, you can always shimmy that left foot closer to the left side of the mat to make space for your hips. And then from here, the action is to sink forward and down. So you're not pushing yourself forward, you're just allowing gravity to sink your hips forward and down. And then again, let the belly go. Let the jaw be soft. And then finding that arm placement that feels most comfortable. And so if you'd like, you can come down onto your forearms on block, forearms onto the floor. Last few breaths here. Let's take our last two breaths. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. If you're on your forearms, push up onto your palms. Remove the block if you had it. And then gently stick your bum back. And then from here, we're going to walk our left foot and bring it behind the right wrist, dropping the knee, dropping the shin. Nice long line from your knee to your big toe, And again, I like to move the fleshy part of my calf forward. Square off your hips. And lowering down onto your forearms, or bringing your forehead to the floor. Just remembering we're not trying to come into the pose right away. We're trying to meet the pose, and however that unfolds for you. Coming into our last few breaths here, maybe opening up your elbows a little wider or reaching your fingertips closer to the top of the mat. You can bring your forehead to the floor. Up to you. Let's take our last 2 breaths here. Nice big inhale, fill up. And a nice cleansing breath out of the mouth. One more inhale. And exhale. If you're all the way down, push up onto your forearms, push up onto your palms, lean your weight into your left hip, and then you're going to swing that right leg around, being very gentle. Right leg comes straight out in front of you, and the left foot comes in towards the left, and the left foot comes in towards the right groin. Line your sternum up with your right big toe, and very gently walk the hands down and let the head go. Remembering, if If you have your block, you can always place the block on your shin and let the forehead rest or on your thigh. Last few breaths here. Let's take our last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently walk your hands all the way back up. Lean back, extend that left leg forward. We're going to come to lay down onto our backs for our Savasana. So you can extend your legs straight out on the mat, or you can bring your feet as wide as the mat. Allow your knees to knock in. So feeling free to stay here for as long as you'd like, really enjoying those sensations in the body. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. And before you come out of your Shavasana, being sure to maybe take a gentle hug of the knees and towards the chest, or maybe a gentle twist. I hope you enjoyed today's practice, and I will see you back here again soon. Have a wonderful day.